Hello, I'm Megos.
And I'm Josh.
Welcome to Megos and Josh at Ringside. Today we'll be talking about Night of the Clash of the Champions. The Smackdown B pay-per-view right before the Rumble. No Raw pay-per-view, which is holy shit. They have not had a pay-per-view since October.
Yep.
Oh my god.
I know.
Holy, no wonder why Raws have been like really good, because they've been like, oh well, we can't have our pay-per-view, so we need to have we could just have cool Raws, which they had a lot of good Raws lately, so I'm kind of worried.
Yeah. Did you watch the Christmas? Did you watch the Christmas one?
I didn't see no, because it was Christmas.
Oh, no, me neither.
I'm not gonna like. Hey, I'm sorry, family. I need to watch wrestling. That may or may not be mediocre. All right. So how did this pay-per-view begin? I know there's a U.S. title match, but what was like the intro? Like some BS. Oh, it's champions.
Yep, it's Clash of Champions. You know, that theme is every championship is up for grabs, blah, blah, blah. There's like some shitty rap song they played where there's the dude said like champion over and over again.
Yeah, champion. We the champ. It's probably some like CFO dollars. How do you... Is it CFOs?
Yeah, CFO, something like that. The new composers.
Yeah, it's like CFOs just churned it out and be like, here's your fucking pay-per-view theme. And yeah, just champions. All championships on the line, which should be the course of action for every fucking pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it's not even true here. There's like at least like 2-3 like singles matches.
Yeah, there were 3 matches that were just not championship matches. What championships were being fought? I know what titles were being fought. The title to say that you are employed for this company in the Zayn and Owens match, but like,
yeah.
Oh, that's spoilers. Anyway.
Oh god, I have thoughts on that match. I just.
We gotta start. We
We'll
gotta
get
start
there.
off with a pretty good match, though.
I gotta say the theme of this pay per view is that it starts out really strong and then it just kind of gets crappier and crappier until it kind of just rises to.
Yeah, this is like a downward slope. This
exactly.
It's not a terrible pay-per-view, but it's not a great.
It's
pay-per-view.
like C plus.
Yeah, C plus. You passed.
So our opener, not counting the kickoff show because we skipped that. But
oh yeah, by the way, spoilers. Fucking Mojo Rawley won. Who cares?
Woo. You know,
the guy's bad at wrestling, so I don't give a shit.
But yes, our real opener is a triple threat match for the United States Championship between Baron Corbin, Dolph Ziggler, and Bobby Roode.
Roode comes out first. Dude is over. I am so glad that he's over.
Oh, me too. The crowd was just so hot for him. They were just like laying out those glorious chances and just like cheering for every single thing he did. It was awesome.
I mean, we're not gonna get the awesome heel Roode that we got in NXT, who was just like this guy who's so full of himself, thinks he's the greatest thing to ever happen to wrestling, but cheats like a motherfucker and just wins all the time. But hey, if he's over, fuck it.
Yeah, and then that like Dolph Ziggler comes out and he does like he's doing that thing he does right now where like he's not coming out to music and is just trying to be like, I don't know,
makes his entrance even more awkward when no one's cheering.
I know. It's like the crowd was booing him like crazy, so I guess it's working. He's getting that heat.
He's getting heat, but I think it's like, go away. Jobber. Dolph Jobbler. And then Baron Corbin comes out. He does Al Snow's like headbanger thing when back when Al Snow did his
I like that he argued with a little kid in the audience and like showed off his belt.
It's like
I like when heels are just like really petty about that shit. Like it reminds me of like this one match between John Cena and Batista where a little kid yelled, "I hate you, Batista!" and Batista like turned was like, "I hate you too, kid."
I hate you too. Yeah. Yes. I love it when wrestlers jaw jack with the crowd.
Yeah.
My favorite will always be when someone says, "Go back to Toronto," and Jericho goes, "I'm from Winnipeg, you idiot."
That's a classic. Yes.
Baron Corbin comes out. I miss his old entrance. The whole like red lights on him. He looked like a badass.
Yeah.
It hit his bald spot a lot better than state of this guy's hair. By the way,
I know. It was very distracting. It was like a late period Shawn Michaels.
Oh my god, his hair is so. It's like, do you think he just has a weird shaped head? Is why he hasn't gone buzz cut?
I think so. Yeah. He just I couldn't stop staring at it.
Maybe as a heel it works because it makes himself look more hateable. But if he was a face, oh man, this would not work.
To shave it.
Mangy ass hair. The whole build to this match is that one guy hits 2 finishers on both guys, and then the next week another guy hits both his finisher on both guys. That's it. That's because Dolph Ziggler and Bobby Roode are still feuding, and Bobby Roode's trying to move on like any sensible person would, but Dolph Ziggler's like, no, I'm important. I'm valid. I'm valid.
You gotta feud with me for 7 months, tops, or else.
Until the next NXT guy comes up.
The momentum killer.
Graves, during Corbin's entrance, Graves says that Corbin has a Rolex. He doesn't strike me as anyone who has a Rolex.
Oh, no, that's...
He strikes me as someone who either has a Hot Topic watch of his favorite mid-2000s anime character, or he just has, he draws on a watch with a Sharpie.
Oh my god.
Because he looks homeless, too.
Seriously.
So match kicks off. Camera has a good shot of Rude's ass just eating his trunks. It is the most distracting thing.
I know, the glorious and gold Rana just completes it. That
glorious, it's big glorious ass. That's right up in there. Like, get a bigger size, man. So Rude and Dolph, even though they've been feuding, they focus on
the champion.
Yeah, which is good because
it makes sense. Yeah,
because he's the champion.
Yeah, they toss. No, it's smart. And then after they make sure he's out of the way, they start wrestling.
They almost hit their finishers. By the way, Rude, he's super smooth in the ring. Yeah, both these guys are really good at what they do.
Exactly. I know we just shat on kind of Dolph and Baron a lot for their characters, but they are undeniably really good wrestlers. And
all 3 of these guys are fucking great. Even Baron, because I have low expectations for tall, lanky guys, but this guy, he's fast as shit.
Mm-hmm. I was actually really in my notes later. I kind of say that he in a lot of his matches, but this one is he kind of acts in a video game where there's that one boss fight with the dude who Rhino charges at you and you have to dodge him at the last second. That's how he attacks. He keeps charging at them and they keep having to narrowly get out of the way.
He is Bane from Arkham Asylum. You just throw a battery at him and then he runs into the wall. Yeah, I have written down my notes. Shave your fucking head, Corbin. Next is Corbin's... Oh, Corbin does this weird fucking move where he grabs the back of your collar and then he throws you down to the floor. How does that work? Is it just it's get down. It's you're pulling another 250-pound man to fall down. How strong are you? And yeah, we also mentioned his speed. That slide spot is really great.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Rude hits his blockbuster, which is a top rope neck breaker. It's really nasty looking, but totally safe.
Yeah. And
then I think something happens that Corbin shirt gets ripped up, so he has to be shirtless. Oh, shirtless Corbin!
Oh. Woo!
The shitty belly button and no muscles.
Ladies.
Oh my god, he looks terrible without a shirt. Remember when he first started off and he was wrestling without a shirt, and then later he started wearing a shirt in his matches? He should just get the Undertaker straps, you know?
Yeah, look better.
A lot of people would look better, but then he would look like Braun Strowman on meth. If he would, because they had similar gear.
Yeah, they do. Playing Fire Pro Wrestling World, and it was trying to download cause for Strowman and Corbin, and they just look way too similar. In the ring. It looks like a glove fight.
Deep 6 for the 2. I love that move. It's just a spinning belly to back, but it looks great.
It looks it does.
He gets a good twirl on it, and then Bobby Roode gets chants. He is so over.
Oh, I know the crowd. One thing that really helps this one in the next match is that the crowd is just so hot and invested. They're really into it, and that always makes a wrestling match better. It's just when the crowd's just really going crazy.
They gave a heckin' darn, and that's great. I love it when crowds are invested. Mm-hmm. It's always worrisome when you see two really good talents, and no one cares. It's please care.
Please.
Please.
I didn't even roll my eyes when they started doing the "This is awesome" chants.
At first, there was like two. There was one early one. You can faintly hear it, but I was like, no, this match is adequate, but I understand. And then the second time around, I was like, oh yeah, this match is awesome.
Mm-hmm. In my notes, I have this was a bit. I actually did note the Rude chants a bit after that. I know Ziggler tries to do the sweet chin music. Rude does a very good spine buster.
After he hits that spine buster, he gets right up and he just stares daggers into the hard cam. Mm-hmm. But it's like it almost felt like he was looking right at me. I got scared for a second, like something activated in me. I was like, oh.
Your flight or flight response.
Yeah, like because he like looks directly into the camera, into your soul. You can sense when someone's not glorious is around.
No.
Dolph using the sweet chin music as a finisher. It's fine. It's just a shame that the Young Bucks make super kicks look like shit because they hit like 18 of them a night in their matches.
Mm-hmm. Whereas
it's like, does your boot weigh more? Is that why? Do you have steel toe boots and you're just not telling anyone? Why is your super kick harder than this guy's super kick? Also, I noticed that Ziggler loves HBK and Rude is like this combo of Arn Anderson, Triple H, Flair, and Robert Roode.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like these guys grew up. You can just tell that these guys grew up idolizing wrestlers.
Mm-hmm.
Rather than, oh, this is just something I'm into until the next thing. Or
most of like the current roster wrestlers are dudes that you know loved wrestling and wanted to be it. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, it's like half are indie guys and half are guys who were failed NFL players. Yeah, I love that the zigzag is a counter to Corbin's End of Days.
Oh, I know it's corny, but I did actually go be like, fuck yeah, like in real life, because that was just so well done.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, this match got really, really hot, and the finish was so good because the crowd really wants to see Rude win, but Ziggler winning, awesome way to get heat.
Yeah.
So Ziggler's hair looks like fucking ramen at the end, and he's cheering. He's like, "I won the championship." So this match was good.
It was really good.
This is an 8 out of 10 match. Watch this match.
I gave it the 5 stars.
What's the now they're doing like a U.S. championship tournament for this because I guess Ziggler said fuck this and left.
Yeah. Wait, like for in kayfabe or for real?
I don't know. I think it might be kayfabe.
Yeah, because I don't know. I know he's like for years said he's unhappy with the spot, but he always struck me as kind of like a lifer dude, like like
yeah. He's a guy who's like, I'm gonna run away. I'm gonna do it. But it's like, where are you gonna go?
Yeah,
because there's probably somewhere else that does what you do. Like your character archetype of I'm the best wrestler. I'm cocky and arrogant, and they do it probably better than you do.
Yeah.
Which isn't to be mean, but it's just like that's just the thing. Like you're not gonna. Well, don't go to TNA.
I'm sure you'd have like a decent like Cody Rhodes career, but yeah.
Oh fuck. I don't want to talk about Cody Rhodes. But yeah, this match is good. There was an ad for the Royal Rumble. They're using the exact same graphics. Have you seen the graphics though for like the matches that they're announcing?
Is it like the white, black, and red thing, or I
oh
can't
my
skip
god!
through the commercials, but
I gotta find the picture. Look at how red it is.
Shit, I get what you mean. They all look really. It's like Satan lighting.
It's like they all look like everyone's doing Baron Corbin's entrance. So we also get a backstage segment about like Daniel Bryan holding a size large, saying, "Oh, this is too big. This will only fit Earthquake." I'm like, chode.
Oh.
That is not big.
And then, of course, Shane McMahon comes in with his, like, fucking customized jersey ref uniform.
He tells us what we already know from the promo package at the beginning of the show, so I guess he's just reiterating it.
God,
Makes no sense.
I fucking hate Shane. I fucking hate this entire storyline.
I'm so glad he got buffed, though. Did you see how jacked he was?
I know. His neck is just like... He's so red his too.
Arms. Yeah, he's like constantly on the fringe of sweating super hard.
I know.
He looks kind of gross sometimes.
He does. That's wrestling, baby.
When you're 40 and jacked, I guess that's what happens. And we get a backstage interview with Corbin. Yeah, Corbin, you are a jobber. You failed to cash in your Money in the Bank. You jobbed to Cena at SummerSlam. Your dick is small, and your hair is receding. And you lost your U.S. Championship. How do you feel? And Corbin's like, I'm not owned. I'm not owned. And he leaves.
Baron Corncob.
What was the point of this segment? Like, just to bury him further?
Pretty much. I mean, his entire character now is just that he's butthurt. He just...
He is so butthurt. He walks like he's butthurt, too. Have you ever seen his walk?
Yeah.
Alright, so next match is the tag match.
Oh, let's talk about first the Rusev Day.
Yeah, that's the first thing I have is Happy Rusev Day. Josh, Happy Rusev Day.
Happy Rusev Day, Megos.
Thank you.
I literally wrote the entirety of like the 12 months
you did?
of Rusev
Good.
Days.
All right, write it down.
All right. The 12 months of Rusev. True Love Gate. 12 months of Rusev. 11 Russian medals. 10 Lana's leaping. 9 second winnings. 8 Aiden songs. 7 boards of breaking. 6 Maka kicks. 5 I couldn't understand this part. I'm sorry.
I didn't hear that part. I don't think the crowd really did either. And then 4.
4 of the lads, 3 of the intergenders, 2 Rusev shirts, and a tag team title victory.
The 11 Lana's leaping that got a pop from the crowd. Mm-hmm. Like the crowd was reacting to everything, but I don't think even Rusev knew what was going to be said. He just like
he looked so excited throughout.
He looked so excited, like, oh, my wife, my hot wife. This is the most over thing on SmackDown. Is Rusev Day.
I know. I love Rusev so much. It's got it. I'm really happy that the crowd loves him too.
Yeah, he was a face in this segment. Like, this is basically being a baby face.
Totally.
And by the way, when the crowd was chanting Rusev Day, he was flexing his pecs to the chants.
I noticed that. That was so good.
So they're gonna say, "Oh, we're gonna do it again," and then Benjamin and Gable come out.
Yeah.
Silence.
They have their
crowd was not even mad that they interrupted. It was more like, just, you know, when you fuck up in front of a group of people and they don't react, they all just stare at you. This was it.
Yeah.
Oh, it was terrible. These guys were over. Remember when Benjamin returned and that huge reaction he got?
Yeah.
Damn fucking shame.
I think the New Day came next.
Yeah.
Yep, and I love their Christmas themed outfits.
I love that they were throwing. I love how they had a box full of they had their cereals. So you're thinking like, oh, he's just gonna pour cereal over someone. No, it was just fucking pancakes. It was really funny.
There's one
kid got owned.
There was one dude with a sign that said, "I want pancakes," and I felt bad for him because they didn't give him any pancakes.
Yeah, I think Xavier kept giving out pancakes when the Usos came out.
Nice.
Usos are over. They keep talking about the Uso penitentiary.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I don't know what the penitentiary is, but Naomi did a promo with Jimmy about the mix match Facebook thing, and she said that she's been in the Uso penitentiary. So I think that might be their bodies, and that she's been pegging him. Which get you one like that anyway. But yeah, even their little thing that they did before the match was over.
Yeah, the lockdown thing, that was cool too.
Yeah. I guess the crowd just was really into all these teams.
Oh, I mean, I don't blame them. They all rule. Even poor Benjamin and Gable.
Poor my fucking ex-partner is a dickhead on Raw, and now I'm stuck with this old guy. Whenever you lose a black guy, you get a new black guy. That's how it works in the WWE.
Exactly.
It's like Daniel Bryan was like, I heard what happened to you. You lost your black guy. What, you mean my friend? Why are you bringing up the fact that he's black? I got you a new one. What are you talking about? Alright, so this match starts up. Roll-ups. By the way, this match is bullshit. Isn't this supposed to be 2 guys in the ring and you can tag any other person so that it's 2-person only? Isn't that how Fatal 4 tags go? Or is
I don't know. I thought it was like a tornado tag or something because everyone just kept going.
This match was a mess.
I mean, I didn't mind because it was a fun as fuck match. This was my favorite match of the night, to be honest.
Oh yeah, it was chaotic, but it was like a good controlled chaos. Like you could see what was going on. It wasn't just. It was schmozzing, but it was good schmozzing.
I know everyone was doing. First off, I know we just made fun of Shelton, but like that move he did to like Jim Hughes, where off the top rope, that looked amazing.
Oh fuck yeah, that was a huge bump. Jesus Christ, that was beautiful. Shame that
got it.
Yeah, shame that Benjamin can't, even though he's in tremendous shape. He can't do the base jump that he did back in the day, 10 years ago. Holy shit. Where he would jump onto the top rope from where he was standing, which it was the craziest fucking thing. Good. Though Elias does that on Raw, so whatever.
It lives on.
And then Shelton gets hit, and then he gets stampeded on. Oh, by the way, Rusev's trunks.
I know the Rusev Day trunks. I love those.
Oh no, I'm talking about the color scheme.
Oh, the black and silver.
Black, purple, gray, white. Rusev is ace.
Oh my god.
He's got the ace flag on his trunks. It's ace representation. Finally. He's not on that 16 gigabyte aphobes list or whatever. English sing. Oh yeah, by the way, during rest spots, English sings. I
have that in my notes. He does the opera singing. It's amazing. I love it.
I know why rest spots exist. It's to calm it down.
Yeah.
So you don't get gassed, but like, do something during it. Aid in English, he sings. That's good.
I know.
Pete Dunne, you know what he does during rest spots? Just pretends to break your fingers or punches your bicep or your triceps. Gable does something in this match, but like you get Rusev's ass instead. It's like Gable is doing a move, and instead of seeing what he does, you just see a big ol' Rusev ass. Like, what is this? The Lana cam?
Not that mind. Sorry.
No, it's okay. No one can resist the Bulgarian brute.
Damn straight. One more Rusev note. I'm just so happy that the crowd just keeps chanting Rusev Day throughout it, and it just made my heart grow. Even
though he was booked to be a heel, because there's that moment where both English and Rusev and Gable and Benjamin. A lot of non-team names, by the way. A lot of people don't have team names. They're just blank and blank.
Yeah.
It's like what do they think they are? Our podcast?
They could call them like the world's greatest tag team too, or something.
I found a new white guy.
Woo!
Woo! Fuck yourself, Charlie Haas.
Charlie Haas.
And your stupid coffee out of the gimmick. Remember that?
I don't.
Back in it was either 08 or no, it was 08 because JBL was.
I wasn't watching for like several years until like.
I was because I was Mark.
But yeah, enlighten me.
So, JBL had nothing to fucking do for a good minute. So what they did was Charlie Haas was on Raw. Charlie Haas would dress up as other much bigger, much more famous wrestlers, and he would just troll JBL, do a promo as that character, and then proceed to get the shit kicked out of him by JBL. This went on for, I would say 4 weeks.
Oh god, that sounds...
It was such shit though, because guess what the first one he did?
What?
It was Austin. So you thought Austin was coming out.
Oh no.
Just to beat up JBL. I was like, oh, this is awesome. The pop he got was so big, and then Charlie Haas comes out with a fucking skin ball cap. It was so... I am still salty over that.
Did the crowd just like drop dead?
Dude, it was like the crowd pops, and then they see it's Charlie Haas, and then they go, fuck. Benjamin hit some nice fucking power bombs in this match.
Oh, I know. He's just like flipping dudes throughout. Dude's strong.
He just like power bomb and then another power bomb, and then an accolade has been put on Biggie. Or no, Rusev puts an accolade on someone. The crowd is like chomping at the bit for Gable to tap out. It's get broken up by Biggie, and then he puts the accolade on Biggie. Biggie tries to power out. Biggie was tapping.
Yeah.
Like if you saw him,
he was like,
slowly tapping.
I guess like ref didn't notice, so it doesn't count.
I guess, but it was infuriating.
my next note is just that afterwards, like that the Usos are just giving out super kicks for Christmas. They just super kick everyone.
Super kick. It's like they're Samoan Young Bucks.
They all gossip though. I don't mind.
I mean, they're big. They're bigger than the Young Bucks, so I bet you their kicks hit a little harder.
And it only made it more awesome when like they tried to hit Gable and Benjamin, and they just instantly grabbed their legs and reversed them, and it just that was a cool spot. Yeah.
So then super kicks, splash. Gable gets pinned for the win. Usos retain, which is all right.
One more thing I want to know is just like at near the end when Gable just suddenly starts going crazy and like suplexing everyone. That was awesome. Dude is just like he's a little suplexing like gremlin or something. He's
like Taz with hair.
Exactly. But yeah, the Usos then they have that cool like a flying pin, and they win and they retain. Good ass match overall.
Good schmozzy match. A lot of schmozzing in this show. So good overall match. A+. Everyone deserves a hug.
Oh, exactly. Everyone did great work. The crowd was hot for it. It was just legitimately exciting. Like I guess I'll say I have my rate as the matches, even though I watched like this at like 1 a.m. because I was busy all day. And like I was just like, even though I was tired, I got super pumped up and woken up by this match. It was just so exciting, and then the rest of the night happened.
Oh yeah, you know what? I'm glad that you said that you watched this show tired too, because I was tired too. And then like as this show went on, I was getting more and more tired. I wanted to take a nap. Yeah. All right, now it's time for the women's match.
Yep.
Lumberjane match, not Lumberjack. I don't care what this graphic says. It's a Lumberjane match. It's always been a Lumberjane. I really got mad at that. I was like, no, Jane. Lumberjane. Respect their agencies. Ruby Riot.
I crack up at like the Suicide Squad fonts of like their intro graphics.
Oh my god, it is.
It's literally they're trying to get that demographic.
Yeah, Ruby Riot face on NXT, heel on SmackDown, I guess.
Yeah.
Liv Morgan, who has disappeared, she's back, and is it Sarah Logan?
Sarah Logan, yeah.
Sarah Logan, the hot one, in my opinion. I was just going to say Ruby Riott, she's great. And then Liv Morgan, she's just Carmella, too. Mm-hmm. That's just, her gimmick is just Carmella's gimmick, is white girl who likes the hip-hop.
Yes.
But won't go to a black neighborhood.
Her favorite rapper is Izzy.
Is either Izzy or G.
Izzy, I can't pronounce her name. The Australian chick. Yeah,
Iggy. I forgot her name too. Don't worry. Everyone else comes out.
Naomi, the sole baby face lumberjack here, so it's like really unbalanced.
Because did you see during the promo package what they did to Becky? Holy shit!
I know they brutalized her because
they put her like there's a double door. There's one that's shut and one that's open. They put her back. They have her on the floor and they put her back to the closed door. Mm-hmm. And they slam the door on her stomach.
I know that looked painful.
Yeah. Oh my god. That no blood, but you can just like brutal. That's a way to kill someone off TV. Until she comes back.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, the state of me fucking ribs, lads. Oh fuck. Oh my fucking ribs. Natalia comes out in her cat ears.
Yep.
Well, I have it written down. Natalia. Nya. Natalia. I have a lot of these written down name puns, like
nice.
Dolph Jobbler, Natalia. I also have written down Liv looks like a goblin. Actually, you know what's great? Natalia has heel heat, which is good. It's hard to get booed in these days. People either cheer you because it's cool to cheer heels, or they cheer you because you're a babyface. Yeah. No one really reacts to true heels anymore.
It's like as much as I love Kevin Owens, it's kind of always been his problem that people just like him too much to really boo him. Yeah. But
including me.
Same.
It's like, how do you boo a guy who's literally fighting for my family, his beautiful family?
We'll go on that later, but it's hard to hate KO and Sammy. But Natalia's got the good heel heat. She dressed for her part. She's got their Disney villain shoulder pads on.
Yeah, yes. And then she looks like Sindel, in my opinion. She looks like Sindel.
Yes,
more close.
Oh god, she does. Yeah.
Yeah. And not the giant hair, but like just her gear in general reminds me of Sindel with the purple and black.
Yeah.
And then Charlotte comes out. She's over as a face because she's been writing the whole "my dad cheated in his match against Death, had his foot on the ropes."
Woo! I'm happy that she and Rude are teaming up for like the mixed stem tag match just because.
Oh yeah, like her partner idolized her father to like the. Did you see that Rude was also strutting and cutting? Or oh wait, styling, profiling.
Yeah, I think he did the strut at one point.
Yeah, he does that. That guy loves loves late 70s, early 80s, like AWA, WCW. Not like WWE, but like everyone who wore robes and walked down to the ring looked like gods.
Exactly.
So, he loves that shit. Match kicks off. I think. Natalya hits a shoulder block. Goes, yeah.
Oh, she talks trash so much during it.
Oh yeah, she shit talks a lot, and I love it. But like,
I know,
she did this thing 3 times during the match where she'll hit a move and then stand straight as a pole and go, yeah.
That cracked me up every single time.
I don't know what she's trying to do, but it's funny. So this match isn't really a match. It's more so.
It's a brawl.
I hit a move. I hit a move. I knock you to the outside. All the heels beat the shit out of you.
Yeah.
And then put you back in the ring.
Exactly.
Which made Charlotte look super strong, but also made like Natalya look weak, especially when her whole thing is, I am a good wrestler. She's like female Dolph Ziggler, but she is actually entertaining. Oh yeah, by the way, Naomi, Charlotte's only friend, is not helping her at all.
I know, she does like the one move to take Maverick out, which it made me look very cool, but then she's just MIA for the rest of the match.
She's like, oh, I remember what happened the last time I helped you, which was I got fucking slingshot into the steps, died. She's probably thinking about the Uso penitentiary. She was too distracted. Basically, Flair chops, goes, woo!
Woo! She does destroy at one point, of course.
By the way, her woo is not a woo. Her woo was like a, whoa! Endless schmoz.
It didn't help that I was already feeling tired at this point, but just like it was just kind of, the match was just this blur, like you said. It's just like they hit each other, they throw each other in the ring, the heels beat up Charlotte, and just lather, rinse, repeat.
Mm-hmm. Charlotte does a moonsault at one point. No one fucking catches her though. I think someone may have like caught a little bit of her, but like she kind of lands on her feet.
Yeah,
it's impressive that she can do like a perfect moonsault. She's not doing a Lita moonsault, which is just fall backwards and then turn.
Then at the end, of course, like it devolves into chaos where everyone just beats each other up regardless of alignment. And I guess this was meant to be like foreshadowing for like the Women's Royal Rumble, since that got announced like I think the next day or something like that.
That's not a good sell. Do you like schmoz? Do you like schmozzing with no purpose? Come on down to Royal Rumble 2018. Oh, Charlotte counters the second attempt at second or third sharpshooter and turns it into a figure 8 and gets the win.
Yep. And woo.
Retains.
And
woo!
Then afterwards, Natalya like gets a heel, standard whiny heel promo where she's all like, the WWE Universe turned their backs on me, so I'm gonna turn their backs on them now. And then she like cries and everyone just boos her.
She has a cry. I felt bad for her.
I did kind of too. Yeah.
And then she gets to go home to her big house, cats, and hot husband. So whatever.
Yeah.
Schmoz-filled affair. I gave this a 6 out of 10 because when it actually was wrestling, it was good. But it's just like the schmozzing. Yeah. Too much schmoz.
Yeah, it was just it was just very like, I guess repetitive is the word, because as we say already, it just like the exact same 3 things happen throughout the match and just gets Yeah, I'd probably give it like, I guess 2 stars maybe. I don't know.
She's really over as a heel. Just like the crowd was booing her promo.
Oh, I know, she's doing her job.
I bet you Jinder Mahal is like, what the fuck? Why can't I get a heat like that? I must be racist on SmackDown.
Yeah, that's just like the laziest way to get heat. Just be racist.
Yeah, be racist.
Yeah.
Like Triple H in 2003.
I
guess I'll just be racist.
I'm still mad about that.
I think everyone is. Everyone's just like, every time I see Triple H, I'm like, you did a really racist thing and got away with it. But actually, Triple H is woke because he buries everyone equally.
That's true.
No matter what race, ethnicity, religion, gender,
Exactly.
age, he will bury you. And say it was the right decision at the time. Then 5 years later say, maybe I should have not done that. All right. Backstage.
All right, we got our next segment. It's the Shink Brothers.
The Shink Brothers?
I'm so sorry. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't better pronounce. The Shin Brothers. I'm so sorry.
The Sings. Yeah, the Sings.
The Sings.
I'm
so
the
sorry.
Sing boys. They do a promo for Jinder.
Yep.
Will we be at ringside tonight? I don't know. The answer is yeah, they will.
Yeah. The only thing that stood out that I had in my notes is that they say they have a hearty Punjabi laugh at one point.
Oh yeah, he gave him a Punjabi laugh. Oh, ho, ho. That's like how are you racist to yourself? You Canadian. That's right. All three of these guys are Canadian, and I
know.
It's like isn't your whole gimmick is that you guys are all from the deepest, darkest parts of India?
I know.
You're so Indian.
It reminds me of like you remember Muhammad Hassan, and how he was played by an Italian dude.
He was a convincing Italian. He was very convincing. He had me fooled.
Yeah.
So Fashion Police.
Yep.
They come out.
And then we got Brizongo versus the Bludgeon Brothers.
The Fudgin' Brothers.
I do really like their intro though, even though it's kind of like very edgy, but I kind of like it. One of them comes out with like a creepy pig mask. I don't know if that was like if he did that when he was part of the White family, but
he was the guy who wore mask. Back in the Wyatts, and I thought the whole point of this gimmick is that they're no longer Wyatts. They're the Bludgeoners. They're on their own. They're the Bludgeon Brothers, even though they're not related.
Yeah.
Clearly not related. They're just both big guys. But no, I'm just gonna still be the sheep mask.
Yeah.
Fun fact: he got that mask made by legendary special effects and prop designer Tom Savini.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah, Tom Savini, for those who don't know, did a lot of work for the Friday the 13th series. Mm-hmm. So I was like, oh shit,
that's cool.
He would be a good Jason if they ever wanted him to play Jason in a future movie.
I'd be down for that. Pretty much a squash match.
Yeah, I have written down 2 bears versus 2 twinkish hunks.
This entire match is twink oppression.
Twink burial. That's the first thing I thought. I was like, well, like Tyler Breeze just screams, "I am a twink! I am a twink!" Eric Rowan, fuck me, this guy is huge. Mm-hmm. Like when he does that, when he tags in Eric gets off of the apron and he starts running. I'm like, oh my god, this guy's legitimately scary. Mm-hmm. He's this big, angry ginger. He's like,
exactly.
But he has like this fire and intensity in his eyes that he like you think he's gonna actually hurt someone. Mm-hmm. This is a really good gimmick. I like this gimmick. I have written down that they're like. Do you watch NXT?
No. Need to.
Do you know the Authors of Pain?
I do. Yeah, I do.
So the Authors of Pain. I don't know if you know them all that well, but they're kind of very, very fucking green, big hosses.
They're like the Road Warriors, right?
Yeah, they're spiritually similar to the Road Warriors, where they're 2 big burly guys who will beat the shit out of you and no sell your offense. Mm-hmm. But the problem with them is that they're very green, so they're dangerous.
Oh no!
They've hurt jobbers. Like they give a guy they do this move where they give like powerbomb and then powerbomb the other guy into his partner. Mm-hmm. The guy lands on the other guy's head.
Oh,
yeah. I was like, oh, you fucked up. You fucked up. But recently they've been getting better. But yeah, like around this time last year, they were very almost unsafe.
Yeah.
But these guys, since they've been wrestling for longer,
they're vets. Yeah.
They're vets. They're much more safer, much more smarter Authors of Pain. Mm-hmm. So I appreciate them. Yeah. It was a nice squash match. It's too bad that it happened to Brizongo because the Fashion Files are super entertaining.
Oh no, those are funny as fuck. I'm kind of just sad. It's like they built the storyline up for several months, and now it's just like
They're the ones who destroyed our office. Let's get them.
Yeah.
They kick the shit out of them immediately. And then they cut a promo basically saying, by the way, did you see the camera work on this? Where they just instantly cut to the other guy talking?
Yeah.
Instead of like a still shot. It was really good.
I had in my notes that he says, "A time for more bludgeoning." And I kind of love that.
They don't bludgeon anyone. No one has been smashed by their hammers yet. And I really wish that
they would be dead if they did that.
I know, it would be really funny. Like one guy they have laying down on his belly, and then they just like have his hammer safely, but have his hammer come down his spine, and he's like, "Ah, fuck my back! Ah, my spine!"
No, that's a spine buster.
Yeah, the curmudgeon brothers. I love them. They're good.
Mm-hmm. All right, so now, KO and Sammy time.
Oh boy, here we go. So
Our
promo
boys.
package for this is basically Kevin Owens. He came to SmackDown. Sami Zayn. He came to SmackDown too. Fucking Kevin Owens has been feuding with Shane because Shane's been a cunt to him this entire time, which it's kind of warranted because Kevin Owens is a heel and a whiny heel, and has been doing shit like saying, "I'm a referee for this match." Mm-hmm. One big referee theme throughout this entire feud.
Okay, I'm gonna against that. I really hate the concept for this match.
So many special guest referees matches throughout this entire feud. This entire feud has just been.
It's pretty much just Shane versus Bryan now, with just KO and Sammy as like the hired gun.
Glad that Daniel Bryan's also a part of it. He's great.
I know. I love him. Everyone does.
And, this whole thing. So, Daniel Bryan decides to be a part of it because he feels like Shane's just being a little too obsessive about it. Letting his emotions run wild. Which, of McMahon being irrational?
No.
So now Daniel Bryan's officiating this match. And, hey, Randy Orton and Nakamura are also here.
Yeah.
Why are they fighting?
I don't know.
Shouldn't Randy Orton have heat with Shane McMahon kayfabe-wise because they both tried to kill each other back in 2009?
No one remembers anything that happened
No one remembers
after 5 years.
Except for a finicky fuck in his podcast.
I wonder if Randy and Nakamura are like a little bitter that they have to lose this match, but like AJ gets to finally beat Jinder after he mutilated them for months.
Oh yeah. It's like I guess we're just wrestled the two Canadians again, but we were already wrestling a Canadian. Shh. Don't say that. Don't say that out loud.
Yeah.
They must not know. By the way, Orton, he looks like he's 2005 Randy Orton. With
I know. The hair kind of just bugged me because it doesn't look like it's. I guess he's still growing it.
He doesn't look styled. He just looks like all right.
Yeah. I actually like the shaved head look. I don't really. Yeah.
Makes him look more intense. This makes him look like looks like he's from 2006.
Exactly.
He just has tattoos.
When he was a babby.
He doesn't. I mean, I'll go back and watch old Randy Orton matches, and he looks younger, but like he doesn't age much.
Nah, he's aged pretty well. He's like 37, I think.
Yeah, he's like the opposite of Cena, who looks like
I know.
Looks like a catcher's mitt. A buff catcher's mitt that would probably destroy me if he ever got near me. Nakamura comes out. He, you know what? Even though he hasn't been used well, and he's in this feud, it's still over.
Oh, I know. I mean that theme alone is always going to make him over. That's just such a fun theme to sing along to.
Yeah. Yo!
Oh, I know. I had that in my notes later. That I just love those battle grunts he makes throughout. Just so great. Oh, also I just gotta mention here. I had it earlier, but this is one really prominent dude that has a Buff King DDD sign who has it up throughout the entire show.
I saw Final Fantasy VIII sucks.
Okay, I missed that. I saw.
I don't know where I had that written down somewhere, but I saw that sign.
I also saw a banned Bayonetta sign. I also had in my notes that I kind of just bitched about the commentary a lot because at best it's just white noise, but at worst, it's oh my god, it's awful. And I just can't, I cannot stand Byron Saxton during this feud because he is just such an obnoxious like corporate bootlicker.
No,
Like,
they all are. I
know
Byron Saxton, and then on Raw, well, Booker T is just funny to listen to because he's a crazy old man, but like Byron Saxton, he's just this like, oh come on, what are you talking about? They're being jerks. They deserve what they get to them.
No.
It's like, you fucking Melvin, shut up.
No.
Like, I don't mind Tom. He's fine. He's the fine straight man to Corey Graves'
He's like a young clone of Michael Cole.
Yeah, he's like, I can see him be Michael Cole in the future. But, like,
Yeah.
Corey Graves, he's like, Corey Graves, I really appreciate it. Everyone says that, or I don't think everyone says, but, like, at first you would think he's just doing Jerry Lawler. But, like, no, he's more of a, what's his?
Jesse Ventura? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah. I like her. I had this one way earlier and forgot to mention, but, like, probably my favorite commentary moment was, like Graves was like celebrating Rusev Day, and he asked like Byron like when's your birthday, and when Byron answers, he's like, canceled, it's Rusev Day now.
yeah, he's like a new age, not crazy Jesse Ventura.
Yeah, where he kind of just like calls out the hypocrisy of like the faces sometimes.
Yeah.
Stuff like, yeah.
Imagine if Ventura was around today. He'd be like, folks,
oh god,
there's a conspiracy back in the I'm telling you folks, this guy full of fluoride. It's crazy. The amount of fluoride this guy's intake is it's humongous. I don't think he should be world heavyweight champion. And if you try to make him United States champion, that's treason. And he should go off the grid. I have to say, thank God that Sammy has toned down his dancing during Kevin Owens' entrance, or during the entrance. Shame that they come out to only Kevin's theme.
Oh, I know, I felt bad, especially since the graphics just still has just KO on it, no Sammy.
But I think that's on purpose because people sang along with Sammy's theme, so he's a heel. Can't have that.
True.
You can't have him like dancing, having a gay old time to his theme, but he's supposed to be a heel.
Yeah. I like it though. I like the contrast. Like KO's coming out all serious and badass, but Sammy's just being a dork.
Sammy's doing the you give him one of these, and he does a dance.
Yes.
Also, I forgot to mention this one that happened earlier this show, but there's an interview where they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna win this match."
Yeah.
And then the interviewer goes, "What happens if you lose?" And they just give her a stare of like, "What'd you just say? We're gonna lose? Fuck you!" And they left. It was the funniest thing.
That's perfect. That's so
they didn't say anything, but they just stared at her. All right, this match starts off. Oh man, this match is a bit awkward.
It's literally like, I get WWE wants to like be like, ooh, this is the first match of its kind where there's two referees, but it's like there's a reason why no one does that.
Plus, the club and the bar did this last year where they had two refs. Around this time too, around the late winter time, they had this type of match where there's two refs. Mm-hmm. This is dumb. I know. They should have said this is the first time it happened on SmackDown. Then they could say this is the first time ever.
Yeah, they always have those technicalities. Like, this is the first time ever on SmackDown.
Yes. On SmackDown in this state this year. During the winter solace. Or something.
But it's just seriously though, I go on about the notes, but I just fucking hate the two ref format. It's like it just makes the match way too busy because you have like the two refs crowding around and trying to count, and like the dudes are just trying to have a tag match. And also it also like kills a lot of the momentum. It's like especially bad in the first half because it's like anytime they start like, the match starts getting a little interesting, Daniel or Shane going like no, and they stop it dead, and they just keep doing that, and it just makes it really boring to watch.
The crowd was kind of quiet, but they did kind of get excited for whenever Zayn and Nakamura were in the ring.
Yeah, they got excited for the big. I mean, they lit up once KO did the big spot where like he put Nakamura through the table,
killed Nakamura.
No, that was brutal looking.
Nakamura has been killed. But yeah, like anytime Zayn and Nakamura got in, they were like, "Oh yeah, we remember last year Dallas, the fucking best match the WWE's put on in a long ass time."
I need to watch it.
I that match is just wonderful. It is a very wonderful match. You should see it. It's probably one of the best matches of 2016.
Yeah, I've heard it's like Nakamura's like best WWE match easily.
Oh, it is. It is just grand. It is wonderful. Anyway, back to the present. Back to this. So yeah, a lot of.
I have the notes that KO yelling at Shane will never not be funny. Like...
Yeah. Oh man, they must have been mic'd. Both of them are just giving out to Shane about do your job. Is this a joke? What the fuck is going on?
There's like a lot of heels that trash talk in this pay-per-view, but KO's just the master of it.
Oh yeah, he is hilarious. There is moments where Zayn and Orton fought, which I'm terrified whenever Zayn and Orton fight because I'm afraid that Orton might like make Zayn look like shit and just like a jobber. Because it just seems like that will happen.
Yeah.
But no, like
that didn't happen here, thankfully.
Zayn got some good offense on him.
I mean, Sammy's the one that got the pin on him.
Yeah,
it's huge.
And Zayn chops the shit out of him in the corner. Did you hear those chops? They were loud.
Those are
holy
brutal
fuck.
looking.
Oh yeah, Orton returns the favor from those chops by doing the counter suplex counter. You know, the one where you throw a guy in their stomach.
Yeah.
Onto the ropes. Fucking brutal. That must suck.
Yes.
And then headlock on Orton by Owens. How the turntables.
Always makes sense.
So a lot of times, just tagging in and out, tag. It's just kind of boring. Oh yeah, Nakamura hits a triangle on Zayn, and he has his shoulders down. So Bryan goes to count the pin, and then Shane doesn't understand how pinfalls work. It's like he's in a triangle. It's like yeah, but his shoulders are down. He's in a triangle. Yeah, but his shoulders triangle. I do jiu-jitsu. Did you not see my promo videos when I did jiu-jitsu? Roid rage.
Yeah, like you're right that the match just kind of gets boring. I guess I'll bring it back, but then, like I said, I watched this very late, and by the time this match came around, it was like 4 a.m.
Dude, I was like off. I was getting sleepy too. Because I was trying to get invested in this match because it's like 4 great workers.
I know that's
gimmick.
I know that's what ruins it. It's like this could have been an awesome tag match, but it gets ruined because the entire storyline's about the authority figures, and it has to be all about them.
Fuck me, dude. Raw doesn't have this problem because Stephanie barely shows up, and when she does, it's just for like a moment.
And she doesn't take bumps, especially
she doesn't take bumps either. Which
well, Shane fucking loves bumps.
Shane will kill himself and be like, "Wasn't that the greatest moment ever?" Whereas Stephanie will just take her yearly WrestleMania bump.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's like you don't take bumps, and you won't let female wrestlers give you any offense. You are the worst. Get out of here.
Pretty much.
At least Angle isn't like, even though he's wrestling in matches a little bit. He's not trying to get himself over. He's like helping the young guys, whereas Shane is like, it's all about me.
Oh, I know. It's weird. I just remember like back in 2016 when we were all happy that Shane came back, like yay, but now I'm just so sick of him. I want him to go away again.
All his feuds are the same. They're just like heel wrestler is mad that they're not getting their way. Shane's like, I'm gonna put you in your place. It's like they shouldn't be intimidated by you. You lose all your matches.
Yeah, your only strength is that you can get hurt a lot.
And you're like 50 years old. I'm not scared of you. And you're a businessman. But I guess it's like that McMahon booking where even though I'm a businessman in a suit, you should fear me.
Actually, I got like flashbacks to this match back to like the infamous main event from WrestleMania 2000.
Oh, yeah?
Where it's just kind of like you have this idea of this awesome, you have this awesome concept for a match and you got great workers in it, but like it's ruined because it has to be all about the McMahons. It's got to be all about them. They're the stars.
Christ. Mm-hmm. It's like even Owens is like, you're the worst McMahon, which I don't agree with that. That's Vince, but still.
Yeah.
It's like it's always come back to the fact that it's McMahon's.
Yeah.
I gotta mention this spot where Orton hits a nice looking T-bone suplex on Sammy.
Oh,
when he
I
went to go do a scoop slam.
Oh, I may have knew that too. Yeah, that was really smooth looking.
He's like deceptively strong. He could throw people across the ring like it's nothing.
Oh, I know.
Guy's crazy strong. Mm-hmm. It's just that all his moves all rely on like snap reflex kind of things, like a snake.
Yeah.
He's literally a
perfect
snake.
wrong.
Yeah. It's fucking scaly. Anyway.
I guess I forgot if that was near the end, but we have the big spot where like Shane's about to do the 3 counts on Sammy, and then like Kevin Owens like bumps into Daniel Bryan, and Bryan bumps into Shane. And it's like yeah.
Shane. Oh yeah, Bryan takes a bump in this match. Oh, that was scary.
I know. I genuinely think that they use this match as a way to test the waters with Daniel to see if maybe yeah, like we're gonna rank you up a bit. You can do ref spots, and then maybe we'll wrestle again.
I know. I get worried whenever he's out in the ring or during a ring segment because I always feel like he's gonna get beaten up by someone or.
Yeah, I actually. It actually reminds me. I felt bad. There's like this Twitter exchange after a match with him and Nakamura, where like Nakamura was like, "I'm so happy I finally got to be in the ring with Daniel Bryan," and it reminded me that like Nakamura admitted part of the reason he went to WWE was he was a huge fan of Bryan and wanted to wrestle him, and like literally as soon as he made it to a roster, that's when Bryan retired. So sad.
Like, shit. Though I'd be terrified if Nakamura. I don't know if he's been bringing it back with his whole strong style, kick the shit out of you, kind of thing. But I would be afraid that he would hurt Bryan, not because Bryan's fragile or anything. Oh, Bryan is fragile. That's why. Yeah. Not because I don't think he's unsafe. I just think that he'll just get hurt because Bryan likes to do like 50 headbutts a match. And
oh no, he's great. Yeah.
He's like Chris
Benoit.
Chris who?
Chris Benoit.
Who? No. I don't care what. Concussions? Nah, that won't hurt me.
Any other notes before?
Yeah. Why the fuck? Why wasn't there a DQ when Owens hit his splash on the table? What the fuck was that?
I thought it was a no DQ match.
Was it? I mean, I guess there's special guest referee, but Shane could have been like, ring the bell. He used the table.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I guess in the rules of tables and how they're used and how to get disqualified is that if you put someone through a table, disqualification. But if you push, but if someone falls into a table, it's not your fault.
Yeah.
You know, like you could push someone into a table, but you can just say, "Oh, I didn't know where they're going to land on the table." Oh. But no, Owens totally 100% put Nakamura through the table. And that should have been a DQ. Whatever. Also, no 10 count. No one was counting 10. These refs suck.
I know.
You think that one guy who's an ex-wrestler who knows the rules, you think that he would know?
Yeah.
God. No one knows the rules. Very delayed DDT from Orton. He just waits for whatever to hit that rope DDT.
Yeah, I think it was easy.
He waits so long that I thought that Zayn was gonna get out, but no, he just hits it. Let's see. Cunt Shane doesn't count the 3 count when Owens has Orton pinned, and everyone and the crowd boo too. By the way, guess who the crowd's behind? Not Nakamura, not Orton. The faces. Sami and Zayn are over, and they're cheered.
Wow, I can't believe they're cheering for like the 3 beloved indie wrestlers, but instead of the asshole millionaire son.
Hundreds of millions.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Former billionaire, now millionaire, Vince McMahon. But yeah, it's like, well, here you have the babyface Nakamura, and then you have cunt Orton, who's been a cunt his entire career.
Yeah.
Who's had a shitty 2017 too.
Oh, I know.
Stinker feud after stinker feud. And then you have Shane McMahon, who's slowly been a one-trick pony his entire time he's been back.
Yeah.
Just I feud with heels.
Exactly. I'm not even gonna fault the heels themselves because they're trying to do heelish things, but it's just the faces come off as so unlikable in this feud that it's like I can't get behind them.
What do Orton and Nakamura get out of this? Like, what's their...
I know in the video package they established that like KO like beat Orton and Orton wants revenge or something. I know these. I think Nakamura is just whatever. The announcers straight up refer to him as a hired gun when he's in his intro.
He's like, I got nothing else going on.
Exactly. He's literally just a merc here. Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
So yeah, So after that, after Bryan sees Shane be a cunt, Bryan does a fast 3 count, and Owens and Zayn win.
Oh,
hooray!
And that gave my favorite moment when like Sammy and KO are like hugging on the ground. They're just so happy. It's like, how can you hate these guys?
Yeah, how can you like Sami Zayn has the most huggable face ever, and Owens is a family man, a family guy, if you will. Yeah, how can you build these guys? Also, Daniel Bryan is the most over face ever.
Exactly. He's like literally, it's a WWE cannot do a single thing to get him booed.
Yeah, it's like you fucked up. You fucked up. You should have turned Owens face and Shane heel, but maybe they might do a double turn. I don't know.
I want to think maybe they'll do a long-term booking thing, and maybe like this year or whatever we'll finally get Shane turning heel and reveal that was deliberate the whole time. But no.
No, Shane, you're the real bad guy.
No, Shane, you are the demons. I gave this match like 2 stars. It's like awesome, awesome wrestlers. Great, but just shit concepts. It's just way too busy. The whole dumb feud with Bryan and Shane just detract from everything the wrestlers are trying to do. It's lame.
Match is a mess.
It's also way too long. It felt like I checked the time. It's only like 23 minutes, but it felt like it went over an hour.
Oh my god, yeah, it felt so long, and no one wanted to cheer.
I know. It's like you have these like heel. You have the 2 cheerable guys. They're supposed to be the heels, and then you got the faces. They're just acting like cunts. So you don't know what to do.
I know. Yeah. It's a shame. At least we get Sammy and Owens in the title match at Royal Rumble.
That makes me happy. I know that like KO and AJ haven't had a great history in WWE, but I'm still looking forward to that handicap match.
Because like we said, their matches. Well, they fucked up one of their finishes to their matches.
Yeah, I know the battleground. Yeah, and then
you have Shane injecting himself.
So,
who does he think he is? Triple H? Oh, this feud's got heat. Gotta get on it. Gotta let them know I'm over.
No.
This will give it the star power that it needs.
Yeah, exactly. Oh god, he's probably gonna do interference or some dumb shit in the match itself.
Yeah.
No,
I like how even though Triple H isn't on TV, we still shit about him.
Exactly. His presence lingers. He's like a stench.
Yeah.
I mean, he just still acted like his old self at Survivor Series, so it's not like
it's like it's gonna be me. It's all about me in the game. Gets killed by Braun Strowman. That at least the payoff was that he gets killed by Braun.
I would honestly legit be down for like Triple H versus Braun Strowman at Mania if, as long as Braun went over.
Yeah, he just turns both him and Stephanie into bowling balls and starts bowling.
That would be the best.
he throws him into the set.
Oh, I should note that like after this I want to stay up for the last match, but I decided just to go to bed and watch it in the morning because it's like if a match between like 4 really great wrestlers was boring me this badly, I knew I wouldn't be able to make it through like a half-hour Jinder Mahal match.
Oh my god! I just want to talk about matches feeling like an ice age.
Oh my god, yes.
Next match. Jinder Mahal. Jinder Mahal
versus AJ Styles for the WWE Championship are main events.
Jinder, I lost the title on Smackdown. Mahal. And Jinder, I jobbed out to Mojo Rawley at the beginning of the year. Jinder, I jobbed to Sami Zayn at the beginning of this year.
Jinder, I lost to Triple H at the event that was the reason I became champion in the first place. Triple H being at like the WWE live match they had in India, which was like the entire reason they made Jinder champion in the first place was so they'd have an Indian champion when they did their tour there. But then by the time they came, Triple H beat him.
Are you?
I'm not kidding.
Triple H beat Jinder Mahal in India.
Yes.
My God.
I'm not
Fuck
kidding.
you, Triple H, you cunt.
Like,
Dude.
like Triple H tried pulling him over after be like, Jinder was such a tough opponent. But it's like you still beat him. It's home.
Dude, this
Kayfabe
like,
home
that,
country.
That's beyond Hogan. That's beyond anyone. That's beyond wow.
I know it's like
incredible.
Like that would be that. It sounds like a joke or something, but like, that really happened.
You see, you'll get you real good heat. You'll go over if you wrestle a match with me. But I need to win. No, you don't need to. But I need to. Why do you need to? You're a 15-time champion. I need to. Fuck you, Triple H. God damn.
So yeah, first I guess we get the big video. Yeah, the video package itself is nice, showing the history of the WWE Championship. You get, you get,
and then Jinder Mahal.
He's mad.
Hey, Austin, Rock, Hogan, Savage, Ultimate Warrior, Shawn Michaels, JBL, Brock Lesnar, Jinder Mahal.
Wow.
Jinder fucking Mahal. Jesus Christ.
You can't reverse that WWE. This is...
You can't undo it. You cannot control Z this man. By the way, when he comes out, he is disgusting looking, I gotta say.
Yeah, he has everyone's talked about, but the boils on his back and stuff
back
like that.
knee Mahal.
Exactly.
I also have written down Jinder Nipal. Because his nipples are puffy and gross looking because of the estrogen blocking.
Exactly.
He's either when I read up about steroids and all that, they not only is there a testosterone boost, but because there needs to be a balanced level of your estrogen and testosterone, your estrogen increases too. So that's why they take estrogen blockers. But shit like that will happen. So if you're not quick enough, shit like that will happen, like breast tissue.
You'll get the boobs.
You'll get boobs. You'll get boobs. And he's just so disgusting looking, but you just feel bad for him because
I know
this fucking company only pushes guys who are jacked to the gills.
Exactly.
And will publicly say, "Oh no, steroids, ew, be gone." But backstage, if you got the roids, you got the belt.
Yeah, and so
fucking Brock Lesnar got kicked out of the UFC for juicing, and then now he's like a year champion, and it's like you know that these wrestlers know what steroids can do to them because Eddie and Test have died from it. Mm-hmm. So you think, okay, I'm not going to do steroids so I can live till I'm 50. But no, Jesus,
you gotta be jacked. You gotta have the muscle man image that makes Vince horny, or else.
Yeah. Yeah, fucking Vince horny on main all the time. Boy. So AJ Styles, who looks like he doesn't use steroids, comes out.
They don't want none.
They don't want none. They don't want none. So the match begins. It's fucking boring. Mahal takes a nice bump, though, on the outside.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
AJ works the leg, which makes sense because he does the calf crusher, and Mahal works AJ's core, which is just... That's in general, you know.
Yeah.
A good place to work for if you're a wrestler. Because you're reliant on your core.
Mm-hmm.
Just moves. Crowd does not give a fuck.
I don't.
They know who's gonna win.
Exactly. And it's kind of like, the thing is that this is probably the best match Jinder has had as a main event star since he first got his push, and it's just okay. At best, it's just okay.
He's been slowly improving. He's been slowly getting better, but it's like. Crowd does not give a shit. They don't want to see you in the main event. They don't want to. You need to work your way back up.
Like I remember back when like a few months ago, people defended Jinder saying he at least got like legit heel heat, but that's not the case anymore. People are they just want him to go away. They don't care about him. They can't even get mad at him now.
They can't boo him because this whole thing is like, you just hate me because I'm brown and different, and then the crowd goes, no, you're not racist. They go, ooh. And then Jinder a week later says, haha, funny Japanese man. By the way, are the Singh brothers? They are not brothers. They are two different people.
Yeah.
They're from two different families. They do not even look similar. They don't have the same haircut.
Are you telling me that wrestling is fake, Megos? That some details of their backstory might not be accurate?
What? No. It reminds me of when
Are you telling me Edge and Christian aren't brothers either?
Don't say that.
No.
Next you're gonna tell me that Kane and Undertaker aren't really half brothers.
I'm sorry, I went too far here.
Are you gonna? What else are you gonna tell me, huh? That the Bashams, they weren't brothers either, even though one was clearly much different than the other.
Stop! You're going too far, man.
Remember the Bashams?
Oh my god, yeah, they had the SMN gimmick.
What the fuck? S&M.
That's all I know
Basham.
about them.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh
yeah. Jinder Mahal hits the finisher I want to do if I ever become a wrestler, which is never, because I don't want to take bumps for a living.
Yeah.
The Gut Buster, I love that move.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a reverse lumbar check, but it's awesome. Looks devastating. Except he hits it with his shins, not his knees. Whatever.
Nah.
Oh, yeah, AJ hits an electric chair. Probably got a bunch of pus from Mahal's back knee.
Oh,
awesome.
that's not pleasant.
All the times that he took back bumps, I'm like, oh, I hope they clean the mat afterwards.
Oh, God.
I love, that one punch-kick combo AJ does where that makes him look like he's from a fighting game? I love that.
Oh, I love that, too. Looks awesome.
It's great. It's a great sequence. I know he does it. I know two other guys do it. They have a punch kick combo.
Yeah.
I think Finn does it. And I know for sure I know you don't watch NXT, but Aleister Black,
I've heard he's awesome.
Oh, he is amazing. You need to
I will do some
look
NXT.
up Aleister Black up on YouTube or anything on the network and just watch an Aleister Black match. It is magnificent. The guy is incredible.
Mm-hmm.
He is just great. You need to watch Aleister Black. Awesome.
I will hold myself to that.
Oh, fuck. Styles hits a Styles Clash on the outside to win the Singh Boys. Fucking gnarly. These guys live to take nasty bumps.
Mm-hmm.
Because, remember one of them fell off the Punjabi prison last year onto a table?
Yes.
He landed weird, too.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
And then
that match.
Orton greatly underestimated his strength and how much the guy weighed and did a belly to back onto the table, but he landed on the back of his head.
That was painful.
Like he made him flip and like Orton went, ugh, jeez, and then kept walking. AJ, he is doing everything he can.
Oh, I know.
To make Mahal look great.
I know. It's like I think I talked about I think the difference is like AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Randy Orton are all great wrestlers, but the difference is like Randy and Nakamura they can only rise to the occasion when they have someone great to tangle with. Mm-hmm. They're only as good as their opponent is. While AJ's kind of he's just kind of a miracle worker where he can get a passable match with anyone. Because he's just always working his ass off. Mm-hmm.
Greatest wrestler in the world, I'll say that.
Agreed.
But fuck, he's trying to get the crowd to be like, look how legitimate Jinder is, please.
Oh, I know.
Beg of you.
I feel. It reminds me of back in 2016 when Triple H tried so hard to get Roman over.
And people cheered Triple H, or people cheered Triple H instead.
I know, little kids were cheering him to brutalize Roman.
Yeah, do it again, Triple H. He's like, oh, one time I want to be cheered. It's not now. Shit. AJ hits a beautiful 450 splash.
Mm-hmm.
Mwah.
Mwah.
That's a good 450. AJ kicks out a Colossus, which makes sense. AJ cannot be put away with one finisher. You need 15.
Yeah.
With his matches with John Cena, where John Cena hit AA after AA after AA, and AJ said, "You can't flatten me. I'm not the Earth." I still never get over that.
Me
how
neither.
AJ thinks the Earth is there might be something to Flat Earth.
Round Earth.
I know you have flat.
The Round Earth is a conspiracy that the gay community are pushing on us.
I don't want none of that. Like they don't want none of me.
Sorry.
I like how AJ, he's just like, the idea of this redneck yokel being this amazing wrestler is really funny.
Yeah.
But it's true, he's in the flesh.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen the video of him where he's wrestling this indie and
was it the one where he got offended by like the Austin 316 promo? Yes.
Yeah, and he's never seen Austin 316 before, which is kind of hard to believe, but
I
guess it makes sense.
Dude literally grew up in a trailer park really poor, so I can believe it actually.
So it makes sense that he's never seen it, and he's like, talk about my Jesus like that, boy.
I do.
Oh. He got really mad. It was so funny because he's like, not my Jesus.
AJ follows the Flat Earth Homer Simpson memes Twitter page.
I'm telling you, man, you ever bring up the Flat Earth to people, they give you that fluoride stare. Don't really. That's how you know. I ain't indoctrinated. I drink my own water.
My notes are kind of just very jumbled at this point. It's just lots of this is boring.
Because I was falling asleep too. I was even checking because I watch it on. By the way, network on the PS4 sucks ass.
Oh, like everything sucks. Watching videos on the PS4 just sucks ass in general. It's so slow.
Yeah, it's all slow. But man, either watching it on my phone and it be a blurry mess, watch it on my computer, which is fine. But
yeah, I
kind of like being on the couch.
No,
I want to be as relaxed as possible.
That's
while
why
watching wrestling.
That's why you need to get a Nintendo Switch and watch it there, like a true gentleman.
I like how we're not talking about this match.
We literally just would rather talk about anything but this match.
We'd rather talk about how AJ might be a homophobic flat earther than a match with Jinder Mahal. Fuck.
I mean, the best summary of this match is like for Jinder Mahal, this was one of the best matches of his career as a main eventer. But for AJ Styles, it was a Sunday.
Yeah, it was. Oh, yeah. It just shows that he's so great that no matter what, he'll still look good after this.
Yeah, I'm genuinely hoping this will be the last time for a long while that we have a Jinder Mahal in the main event. But I mean, I think if he keeps improving, I think if he could, he could do a lot of good in the mid card.
Yeah, I think he just needs to improve himself, find ways to get heat that doesn't involve racism.
While being
or
racist.
Insinuating that the crowd is racist. Because the crowds aren't racist anymore.
Yeah.
Unless they go to like the deep south. And then they'll be like, yeah, we don't like you.
No.
Yeah, just as long as he keeps improving, Jinder Mahal can get better. Oh, by the way, yeah, AJ won. If you couldn't tell,
yeah,
we didn't say it, but
spoiler alert. Sorry,
it's very obvious who's going to win this match.
Yeah,
and who they want to had the champion. Probably going into Mania.
I'm deaf.
It'll be actually really kind of funny if both Kevin and Sammy won the world title, but they're the
Oh my god,
holders.
that would be perfect. Like they walk to the arena, but they both have the belt wrapped around them.
Yeah, or the more disrespectful good way to get heel heat is do what Lake Hole did is cut the belt in half and one gets one.
Oh my god, that would be perfect. I would love that.
Yeah.
Okay, now I want.
But the getting a belt extender and having them both wear it and be like conjoined twins is really funny. Or one has the belt, or no, they're both together, but they're back to back. So one turns around to talk.
Oh my god, they do like that one SpongeBob gag where it's like we're like brothers, only closer. They used to have the belts that's it. Sorry.
The big throbbing vein that connects. On this note, even though the whole pay-per-view was kind of a C+ pay-per-view, progress is made. Like, stuff happened.
Yeah. Storylines progressed. They're finally gonna stop making Jinder a thing. And, overall, despite my tiredness and being bored for the last two, I still had a good enough time watching it. Like I said, the first two matches were just, mwah, A+.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
And then just keeps going downhill and downhill. But, like,
it's...
You know what I also like? There was only 5 matches.
Yeah. It was nice. Yeah, it was a refreshingly, like, small card compared to, like, the, WrestleMania, like, 29 dudes.
30 matches.
We gotta get everyone on the roster.
Yeah.
Shove Dean Ambrose into the pre-show.
Oh, God. I am not looking forward to this year's Mania just for the idea that there's probably going to be 18 matches.
Dean's probably not going to be there unless he has some.
Oh, no, Dean's out.
Yeah.
He's out. Poor guy.
I know.
But I think he needs a break.
Oh, I know. He's been working for like 2+ years now.
Yeah, he hasn't taken a break, and I think his character needs a break too. Like, even though I like Dean Ambrose, and I wish him the best, but like everyone needs a break here and there.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty much just confident now that the whole like Shield reunion thing is just cursed, and I'm glad they're dropping it because it's like bad things kept happening. Roman got sick, and then they had they kept having to restart it. So now Dean's injured, and it's just take your losses.
They were able to do New Day versus the Shield.
That was a good. Yeah, I'm glad we got that. Yeah. That was a legit dream match. I'm glad we got that at least.
Yeah. It's too bad that they weren't able. They're not able to do like Carl Anderson and Gallows and Finn versus the Shield.
Oh, that would have been hype. I don't know. Maybe someday.
Maybe someday. Yeah. Down the run.
Yeah.
If they keep this the club WWE version.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I kind of wish that AJ was in the Rumble, even though he's champion.
Yeah.
But like have all 4 of them and have them do the 2 Sweet. Oh man.
Oh, that would just melt the internet.
Yeah, everyone would go crazy, and the Young Bucks would be so mad.
I know.
They're like, no, we're the real Bullet Clubs. So yeah, this pay-per-view overall is really good. Looking forward to the Brimble.
Yep. So yeah, this pay-per-view, C+. It's watch the first few matches. They're great. Afterwards, I don't know. Everything else is pretty skippable, I guess. Beyond a few cool moments.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so that's Clash of Champions.
That concludes this episode. What's in store for the future? I don't know.
We'll probably do the Rumble.
We'll probably do a show before the Rumble. Maybe talk about an older Rumble.
Yeah, we could do that. I mean, what's your favorite Royal Rumble?
04 were redacted one.
that was legit really good. I'd be down for reviewing that.
We can also do the 2000 Rumble. We could also do 2008 Rumble, which was my first Rumble.
That was... I
started watching late 2007, and that was my first Rumble.
I wasn't around for that, but I do remember seeing like the John Cena's return, and that was a really hype moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
we can do that, or we can do one I want to talk about because of how notorious it is the 2015 Rumble.
Oh, let's do it! I'm down.
Yeah, So next week we'll be reviewing the 2015 Royal Rumble.
Thanks for listening, everyone, and we'll see you next week.
Bye, jobbers.
I have a very slow brain, according to AJ.
I have a cold. I'm kind of dumb.
Hey, AJ, do you want to talk about how you think the Earth is flat?
Do you want to talk about how your feet are flat?
They are flat, but like he legitimately thinks the Earth is flat.
I do not think the world is flat. I'm just saying there's some stuff about it.
He's a flat earther. He wants to say that I think slowly.
Okay.
The Earth is a sphere.
Okay.
Axis.
What?
Runs on an axis.
Okay. Good. I'm not a flat earther. I'm just saying there's some things about it that make sense. I don't think you can handle it.
We some Southern boys with the farmer strength. Ain't nobody man enough to feel the pain. And you could be next. You better give respect.